Thursday night.
They win that one.
11-5 at the Packers.
You know what? Revenge is the dish best served cold, and I think they should beat the Packers in Lambeau to end the season.
12-5 Ross, and I'm going to write down with PBR.
Thank you, Rich.
In Woodland Hills.
First time calling.
Attaboy. Attaboy. All right. Here are the marks I have. 12-5, 11-6, 12-5, 8-9, 11-6, 13-4, and now 12-5. That's the third 12-5. The only one who says that Sean in West Palm.
Good afternoon. I always want to say it's good morning. Good morning. It is good afternoon. Morgan Wallen. See if there's anything there. Just a hit or two. Wife's going. The whole freaking town's going tonight. I'm going to take a call from Fred Bolitnikoff right now, so I'm going to disappear for a second.
5 minutes.
Not sure exactly what you need? Call up with Granger's product specialists. They'll tackle your toughest questions to help you move your team forward. Call Granger.com or just stop by.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this: if something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month. With a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available.
It's back, Raider Nation. The summer of fun returns. So while we're excited about the upcoming season, now we can let the fun begin a bit earlier. Thanks to Planet Nissan, you have a chance for a bit of an escape to places like Hawaii, London, or maybe a great vacation, or perhaps you take the $3,000. It's your choice. Keep listening to Raider Nation Radio for the keyword of the day, and be ready to text 702-365-9200 to qualify for the trip, because summers are meant to be fun. It'll be sleepless in Seattle with 2 games from the Pacific Northwest as the Mets take on the Mariners Saturday at 6 and Sunday at 4 on ESPN Las Vegas, 1100 AM and 100.9 FM. Brought to you by the Southern Nevada Chevrolet dealers.
This is JT for Grimaldi's Pizzeria, that famous New York style coal-fired brick oven pizza that you crave. 4 locations in the Valley, Boca Park in Summerlin, on the Strip at the Palazzo, Southwest Las Vegas on South Rainbow, and in Green Valley on Southeastern Avenue.
When you need cash, how quickly can LendingStore.com connect you to a lender faster than this commercial? When you need cash for a medical bill, groceries, or rent, LendingStore.com's network of lenders makes it quick and easy. In less time than this ad, you can fill out a few fields at LendingStore.com and find out if a lender can get you $500 to $5,000 as early as tomorrow. So visit LendingStore.com today for details. See website for details. Lending Store is not a lender and does not make credit decisions. Must be 18 years old and not available in all states.
Meet Cheryl. Hey, she's on vacation and lost every moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3, 2,
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
She posted about us just now.
Celebrities can't get enough of Beyond's bespoke skincare line.
She has 147 million followers. How do we monetize?
She needs a social media associate to help her with the hype.
We should repost this. And then a hashtag.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
It's time to get loud.
All right, I am back in Vegas. We are home from Costa Mesa. Good to be back. It is hot. It is hot. It is hot. Let's find out, is there any Brandon Aiyuk stuff? And Bobby, I threw out that they're giving away Quiet Riot tickets, and one guy clapped back and said, this isn't Quiet Riot. It's close to a cover band. No, they got some original guys, right?
Technically, one guy, Rudy Sarzo.
The American Bar Association found the most common complaint from lawyers is neglect.
Wow. Fred Bolitnikoff calling. Fred Bolitnikoff. Freddie. All right, I'm about to go on air. Hey, give me a topic. Give me a topic you like today. What were you like when you broke camp ready for preseason games? Because you played in all that. You played how many preseason games? 6 or 4? 6. And how often did you play in those 6? A lot. Every game. But you came out. Did you come out after the first quarter, third quarter? Yeah.
The leaders are in
All right, here we go.
Saturday afternoon game. Our coverage starts Saturday at 11 on
All right.
9:20 a.m.
Got it.
Las Vegas.
You're listening to the JT the Brick Show.
Got it.
Where the Raider Nation has come to sound out
All right.
for over 20 years.
Okay, got it. I'm hitting the air. Talk to you soon.
It's time for JT the Brick.
This is a Raider invasion of Southern California. I repeat, this is a Raider invasion of Southern California.
So we get the Chargers coming off a 5-12 year. I repeat, because the last time we played them, we put 63 on their ass. 63 on their ass. Do you know anybody on God's green earth? Do you know anybody who said, I'm going to the window and bet the Chargers to win the Super Bowl? I don't. I know a lot of people. If you combined all the Charger fans in Southern California, you can fit them in my pool.
JT the Brick.
You hear this crap? They're saying, oh, the Raiders have this. They don't have anything. But the Chargers do. And it's the same jerks who say, I love the Chargers roster. Every year. You idiot. You know nothing about the Raiders. The Chargers, America's new bandwagon, had 5 wins last year. Lost Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen, and Mike Williams. I'm fighting off the Charger fans who think they're going to the Super Bowl.
And now,
63 on their ass.
here's JT the Brick.
Oh, that's the Chargers Open Bobby put together. You know, after week 1, we can keep that if we beat the Chargers. If we don't, you got to hit delete, man, because they're going to be coming to get me, man. Oh, those Charger fans, they were coming to get me. I met a few Charger fans in Costa Mesa, not many. Rams got good fans out there. Rams are starting to be legit, and Rams had some good coverage out there. I digress. I'm back in studio today, off tomorrow, flying to Minneapolis with the Raiders for the first pregame of the year. It'll be Raiders at Minnesota Vikings. Be interesting to see who's going to play. I watched a lot of Vikings coverage. My wife taped the NFL camps because the NFL Network is at the Raiders and they're at the Vikings. So I got some Viking nuggets for you today. And if you're on YouTube, which we keep pushing heavy because we're at a nice number now, we're trying to build it. I got a call from Fred Bolitnikoff 3 minutes ago, and I showed everybody on our page here. I showed everybody that. And I didn't put it on speaker because Fred doesn't want to be on speaker, nor should you hear our private conversation. But I asked Fred, take me back after you broke camp or you were breaking camp. How many preseason games? He said 6. I go, how many did you play in? He goes, all of them. Excuse me? Yeah, 6 preseason games. He played in all of them. First 2, maybe. First and second quarter, first into the second quarter, the rest of the way. They were playing into the third quarter. Fred Bolitnikoff, Hall of Famer, playing 6 preseason games. 6. Tackling in pads 1,000%. Now the league's changing. Bubble wrap players don't want to play, nor should they. Some of them you do not need to play. But I remember Andy Reid last year put Patrick Mahomes in the first one. Patrick Mahomes played. Josh McDaniels was there. Had Josh Jacobs in the first game in Canton, the 0 game. That don't even count. Some coaches are different than others. I'm sensing Antonio Pierce is going to let these guys play. He's made it clear at several podium press conferences that the quarterbacks will play. They will play a quarter each, which I love because I get to call the game on radio as Jason Horowitz goes to TV with Matt Millen and Rich Gannon. So I'm thrilled that I'll be calling the first, hopefully, Brock Bowers catch on radio, which should be fun. Maybe the first Brock Bowers touchdown on the radio. I hope these guys play, but we are not going to know until I'm in the production meeting tomorrow night as we're in Minneapolis. So we'll tell you all about that. So I hope you're doing well. It's good to be back from Costa Mesa. As we begin, I want to thank the entire Raider organization for the hospitality, the Westin Hotel, which was beautiful, man. I had dinner every night at the bar over there. A couple of great restaurants, walking distance. Had a couple of good nights and boat experiences in Newport Beach, which was a lot of fun. just a good time out there in Costa Mesa. I think the team bonded. They really did bond. They're walking around the hotel together. They're not going back to their mansions and going out at 8 o'clock tonight to go get dinner with their wives in Vegas and Southern Highlands. None of that. Now they get to come home and be adults in Vegas and get ready for the preseason, which I really believe is a big, big preseason. Now, I don't say that every year. If you've been listening to me, I don't say every year this is a massive preseason. I covered Derek Carr for 9 years. 9 seasons he was here. Preseason never mattered. He didn't play, or they didn't want him to get hurt in the preseason, which was probably the right decision for most of that because Derek Carr was a really good player. He's a really good player. Do you remember the backups to Derek Carr over 9 years? I bet you can't. Bet you only a few of you can name every year Carr played in his backup. You want to see the backup play. You want to see Derek Carr be healthy. But now times are different. Okay, these are 2 quarterbacks in the league, good quarterbacks. They're not so they can play, and hopefully they don't get injured. You should put a quarterback in a preseason game. These guys are flying. These guys who want to tackle the quarterback and sack him so they can make the team. So you see guys that are going to come in here in the second quarter in Minnesota. Maybe Minnesota's pulled their edge rushers. We're going to have a quarterback who might start play. And the second or third string defensive end might come around there going, hey, man, the only way I'm going to make this team is I got to prove in week 1 that I could sack somebody. So there is risk reward. But I'm good with the risk now because we don't have an elite quarterback. And neither quarterback proved in front of everybody in Costa Mesa that they are progressing to a level where we don't have to worry about the quarterback situation. Hopefully that changes Saturday night in Minneapolis. One guy comes out and he starts winging it. If Aiden O'Connell comes out, everybody, and throws 2 touchdowns and is 6 for 6 for 112 yards and no interceptions, he takes the lead. Period. He takes the lead. Every time Antonio Pierce is asked this question, he says, status quo. Now, who's winning the quarterback battle? Status quo. Okay. That means if Minshew throws 2 interceptions and fumbles one away and Aiden O'Connell plays better, he takes the lead. Then we go to the next preseason game. Then we have a full-blown quarterback controversy. Remember, I haven't used that word yet, so don't clip it from me. This is a quarterback competition. It will only turn into a controversy if something weird happens and one's playing better than the other, but we're finding out that the one that's playing better is not going to start. Then you got a controversy. Then you got to clean this up, and the coaches will make it clear on why they're going with a certain player or not. And that's what they get paid to do. So I'm excited because I think these games are going to matter. I think these games are going to be really important. We are brought to you by Golden Entertainment in the month of August. I've been doing this for so many years, I can say it blindfolded, but I have my fresh copy here because they have fantasy football parties August 1st through the 31st, and they know how to do it better than anybody else in town. Book your fantasy football party at PT's Taverns. Receive 10% off your party check. You get a free draft kit and free Wi-Fi. Discount now not valid during happy hour. Because you get the best happy hour in town, man. The place basically giving the place away. Half price drinks 5 to 7, midnight to 2. I don't know, Bobby, many fantasy football drafts that go on between midnight and 2 a.m. Unless it's a bartender's fantasy group where the bartenders are getting off and they're having their draft party there. True Rewards, new members, you get sign-up incentives. New members that sign up for a True Rewards card during the month of August earn 20 base points. They'll receive $10 in free play. So we're excited about that. They fuel the monologue as we are out of the gate and ready to go. So coming back yesterday, my family's going crazy for this Morgan Wallen concert tonight. Oh, my God. Wife's got the boots out already. My son's going. What's going on with Morgan Wallen? I asked Danny and the guys in the bullpen here, who's bigger, Luke Combs or Morgan Wallen? They said they're kind of the same. They're both selling out stadiums. I'm like, yeah, those concerts are tonight at Allegiant Stadium. Get your country on, man. If you're going to the show tonight, let us know. I pass because I got an early flight tomorrow. Imagine that. Imagine me pounding Modelo's with fake country me. JT can do a lot of fake stuff. I can do fake country if the cervezas are flowing, but I will sit that one out. A wife would like me to drive her down here, and I think that's the least I can do considering all the shenanigans I put her through. So I will be the driver tonight, drop them off maybe at Whiskey, where the Black Hole's going to be for their preseason and their regular season tailgating. But they're not going to walk over that bridge tonight, Bobby. Remember, I did it for Garth Brooks, the hottest. At the time, it was the hottest day in the history of Vegas, 117. We had a lot of 117s. We did. Yeah. But we went to 120 this year. And I remember my wife and I, for Garth Brooks opening up the stadium, walked over Hacienda Bridge and almost melted on the other side of it. So if you're going to the concert tonight, leave early. Jelly Roll, Morgan Wallen, big show here. Mark Davis, as he says, build it and they will come. And Vegas for concerts and all of that. So we had Max Crosby on yesterday. A lot of people like that. We'll replay that in the second hour because it's my show and it's content you're not going to hear anywhere else. It's from me. So we'll hear it again in case you didn't hear that. Rich Murata will join us from the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. Rich is a dear friend. A sad tradition for me is I get invited every year and I can't go because we have a Raider preseason game. Once again, it happens. I'll be in Minneapolis, but that's a huge event. Tickets still available, and if you're in town and you're a boxing fan, we'll jump into that. And other than that, I left the show open today because I have a very firm topic that I want to hit on today. Right now, I want to hit on this, and I want we have legendary caller status here. We got good callers. We got callers that are trying to improve. No one's a bad caller. But, this show, for whatever reason, people cherry pick my show for 2 hours. They listen to it on podcast form. We're a live radio show. We're live. We want to hear from Raider fans from Fort Lauderdale to Toledo to Maine, San Diego. You're everywhere, man. Raider Nation is everywhere. So as of today, August 8th, 2024, who do you believe deserves to start today for the Raiders at quarterback? Very simple. Low-hanging fruit? Kind of. But it's pretty important because I'm calling the game with Lincoln Kennedy and Eric Allen, and I don't know who deserves it. So you think it's not low-hanging fruit, man. It's a real topic throughout the global Raider Nation. I don't believe that any of these quarterbacks in front of my eyes prove to me that they deserve to be the starter today. They don't. They're both under contract. Aiden O'Connell played a lot of football last year, had to break the glass and put him in because of the Jimmy Garoppolo injury and the coach being fired. I thought he did reasonably well. I did. I think he played reasonably well. If you do a cut-up of the top 10 Aiden O'Connell throws from last year, running away, throwing it to Big Mike in the end zone, bomb to Trey Tucker, touchdowns against the Chargers, there's a lot of good plays for him. But there's a minimum amount of plays, man. I don't got 100 plays that I could go back to. There's 1,000 plays of Mahomes. 1,000. We might have 20 for Aiden O'Connell that we can put on a YouTube film. Now, Gardner Minshew's different. Gardner Minshew, everybody's saying, man, don't look at him in practice. He's a gamer. He's better in the games than he is in practice. No, that doesn't work around here. No, that doesn't work here. You got to earn it. Status quo. It's supposed to be even. You can't have bad practices and expect to be starting games and say, hey, I'll figure it out when we're playing on game day. No, you got to prove it if you're going to beat out Aiden O'Connell. So as of today, I think that Gardner Minshew has a slight lead because I think he had better days than Aiden over in Costa Mesa, but that could change quickly when we find out who's opening up the game tomorrow. I think it would be fair, but I'm not the coach, if Aiden O'Connell started off the preseason with the first snap. That was my understanding. Vinny asked that question, I believe, earlier in camp to Antonio Pierce, but that was, mini camps when they were talking about giving him the first snap. So I don't know what's going to happen. I do not know what's going to happen, but I want these guys to play better, and I think they should play better. And I love the fact that you should be playing football in the preseason. We're not good enough to take the preseason off. We are not good enough to take the preseason off. I put Max Crosby in bubble wrap, and he'll fight me to the death. If he hears this, he's going to hunt me down. I put Max Crosby in bubble wrap, let him warm up, let him get a big sweat going, shower off, and see you on the sideline. Same with Devontae. Everybody's freaking out. Devontae, when's the kid coming? How dare you? Guy's wife's having a child. You're worried about when it's coming? He's good. Yeah. He's got a gold jacket already made in Canton. It's just a time when he's going to go pick it up. He's good. Don't need to see Colton Miller because I didn't see him in Costa Mesa. I don't want to see him in a game, but I hope he's working right. JPJ, Jackson Powers Johnson, is now on a level of 1 to 10. I'm at the 4 in concern because I didn't see him play. And I like this guy. He's the guy who recites the autumn wind. So I want to see him at some point. If he's going to play, he's got to play in the preseason. Has to. You can't start him against Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa if he doesn't play. I'd like to see him sooner or later, but they'll let me know. And then who else would you sit? Tell you one guy who's not going to sit, Jack Jones. He's taking back kicks. I saw him taking back kicks. Saw him picking off everything they threw at him. He's not going to take, I mean, you don't have to play him a lot, but he's got to play. Nate Hobbs needs to play. How many Pro Bowls does Nate Hobbs have? That'd be none. He needs to play in the preseason. You know, we're not talking about Mike Haynes here, man. We're not talking about Lester Hayes. These guys got to play in the preseason, and they got to be ready to go. And then on offense, this one's dicey to me. It really is. Zamir White. Wow, this one's tough. What do you do with Zamir White? Alexander Madison is a good backup. He is good. Out of the 32 backup running backs in the league, I think he's in the top 10. I looked at the list. He's right there. But Zamir White's got to run because he's got to run behind Dylan Parham, Andre James, Whitehair, and these guys. He's got to get a feel for that. So I don't know how much you want to run him. I'd run him in 2 out of the 3 games, and maybe in a quarter, run him hard. You know, give him 6-8 carries, see what he's got. Because he's got to be ready to go because it looks like it's going to be a running game against the Chargers. I had one of my bet-nose gamblers say he already bet the under. Ooh, he bet the under in the Charger-Raider game. I go, why? So, well, Justin Herbert's in a boot. He's going to get 1 rep. And did you see the Raider quarterbacks playing in camp? He's taking the under already in that game. So those are a few of the topics there. 702-365-9200. Who do you give the edge to right now? And if you're going to call in on this topic, give me your passionate opinion on this topic because this is what everybody's bashing the Raiders about, right, as they come back from Southern California. You know what was really cool? I want to share this. Daniel Jeremiah, who's also on the broadcast for the Chargers, but he's a big wig at NFL Network, and he pulled me aside. We talked on the sidelines, and, you know, he's kind enough to ask me what I thought because he knows I've been around here for a while. I'm just not giving him any secrets, just saying, oh, this guy looks good. And I'm saying, how about the Chargers? This guy looks good. You know, just comparing a little bit of notes here. But he's impressed with the Raiders playmakers. Everybody's impressed with the Raiders defenders. We got a good team over here, man. We do. We have a good football team in Las Vegas. It's a good football team. They're not bad. They don't stink. They're not terrible. But you got knuckleheads on national radio going, they suck. They're not competitive. They could be the worst team in football. You know, all that garbage. But I'm trying to wheeze myself off of that and just not be the guy on Reels who's always saying we get no respect. You heard that with Max, but then they don't get any respect. But you got a tough guy straight out of Compton running the team. Tough guy, Antonio Pierce. He hears everything. Max told me to my face, he hears everything. Michael Mayer told us on the air, he hears everything. Robert Spillane told you at the podium, he hears everything. What more do you need? All the best players on the team are saying, we hear everything. We're not getting enough respect. So we're going to get into the quarterbacks today. I'm off tomorrow. Harry Ruiz is in for me. He's great. He always has a good guest or two lined up, plus his analysis. And then next week we'll be back, and there's a lot of practice. There's an open practice. If you got tickets for this, check your Raider season tickets on your app. Hopefully you're going to the live practice at Allegiant. There's one at the facility. And there's going to be an opportunity for you to go see the Raiders practice, as only a small amount of fans were able to do that in Costa Mesa. Yes, Bobby, the chains have been taken off of me on the rules of what I wasn't. The JT memo, you know, was the White House called it the JT memo, and the White House cleared it, and then they sent it to Roger Goodell, and they wrote JT, the JT memo, which is running around, and people have really said that. The JT memo was don't promote us in Southern California enough, or we might get put in Twitter jail, or we might get a slap on the wrist, or we might get this or that. So I follow the rules. You got a lot of perks around here. I ain't going to screw that up. They ain't going to have me screw it up. But now the chains have been taken off, and I can literally tell you, and I will tell you, the significance of the Raiders Nation in Southern California. As I went to the Santa Ana John Wayne Airport, and I got on my flight, and there was 75 Raider fans on the flight. Okay, all coming back to Vegas. It was cool. So the Raider Nation is everywhere, and we're excited about that as we open it up here. 702-365-9200. Oh, here's the other thing. Oh no, we're losing to Serbia, 29-23. Stop the show. Sports Siren, stop the show. France beat Germany today with Victor Wembanyama and Rudy Gobert. They're pretty good. They're in the gold medal game. We have to beat Serbia to get to France, and it's 29-23, and we ain't winning this game so far, and Nikola Jokic is trying to win this game. And we got White in the game from your Boston Celtics. How the hell is that Derek White?
Probably.
Yeah, we got him in the game. All right, so I guess I don't see Tatum out there, do I? Was that Tatum? We got Booker. Man, it looks like we got Durant. Where's Anthony Davis? Where's LeBron? Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Steve Kerr standing up looking at the clock. Uh-oh. There is no way to survive this if the USA doesn't get to the gold medal game. And I don't know. It don't look like we got our A game in right now. We'll see what happens. Let me get you here. 30 seconds to go. Booker with the fadeaway. Air ball. Ooh. Air ball from Booker with the fadeaway. Get his ass out of the game. Get him out of the game. So this game is on, I think, NBC. It should be. Yeah. But this is an important topic now as Serbia gets to the front of the rim, blocked by Edwards here. So hopefully we get going here. All right, the call to the Raider Nation today is which quarterback has the lead in your mind today? We got to hear from you today because I'm still the last of the Mohicans as I sit here with an open microphone. Who do you got? Well, if you want to sit this one out because you're not sure, I'm fine with it. Get me a female Raider fan on the phones. Where are the ladies, man? Let's get the ladies going. Let's get some fans who know what's happening out of Costa Mesa to Vegas and how we get the quarterbacks up to speed as we open up the show. When life speeds up, Canes has you covered. This school year, Raising Canes. I love going to Canes. It's your after-school destination. Hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crinkled cut fries, fresh coleslaw, buttery Texas toast, and their craveable cane sauce. You can order online at raisingcanes.com or go through their mobile app. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
It's the morning tailgate. It feels to me like a Buccaneer team before Tom Brady got there. Their quarterback threw like 40-some-odd interceptions. You just can't have that. People forget what a great team Tom Brady walked into.
What's up, son? I'm on the radio. What are you doing?
That was a really good team.
No, we're back. We were there for 2 weeks. I'm back in Vegas now, man. Everything else is good. Where you at?
On Raider Nation Radio, 920 AM.
Yeah, you're breaking up here a little bit. There you go. I'll catch you later, babe. Be good. Look good. All right, everybody.
Visit their 10 casinos across the valley. Don't let the game get out of hand. Please bet responsibly.
This is Raider Nation Radio.
All right, this little punk wasted bananas. Let's put him in timeout. This little coward punk. Let's get him out of the way. Should I hide him or should I ban him from the channel? No, I don't want to do that. I just want to put him in. Timeout. I want to put the little punk in timeout.
You don't have a penalty box in here yet?
No, I don't have a penalty box yet, but I can put him in timeout and do that. So let's put him in timeout for 24 hours. Now he doesn't exist anymore. Wasted Bananas has been timed out for 24 hours.
So it shouldn't surprise you. It's our favorite song.
I love this YouTube timeout button. We don't have that on Twitter. When I get cowards on Twitter that come at me, I have to either block them. I don't want to block them, man. So then I go into their DMs and I tell them they're stupid or they're idiots, which I'm a grown-ass man. I can call anybody I want an idiot or whatever. That's allowed. It's not racial. It's not discriminatory. If you're an idiot, I will call you an idiot to your face or via your DM. And then if you don't kind of behave, then you get blocked. I don't want to block you, man. I don't want to block anybody. I want everybody to get along. With the Pink Floyd shirt today, yes.
Okay, I'm going to play that. You going to do anything more with the Aiyuk, or are you good on that?
Yeah, let's get a Brandon Aiyuk update.
Okay, so I'm going to play the Shanahan cut from yesterday saying the 49ers aren't going to roll out going after him.
100% all natural handcrafted comisario tequilas.
I'm gonna blow out all this leftover sound because I can't use it tomorrow.
Tequila Comisario, a proud partner of the J to the Break Show.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids.
All right, Nick Foles retired today. He retires with the Super Bowl. It's pretty good.
Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting
So John Gruden at the Touchdown Club. John Gruden's everywhere. He's consulting with New Orleans. He showed up at Chiefs practice. He spoke at the Touchdown Club. He's looking to stay busy. You would too if the NFL screwed you and people stole your emails and linked them. You try to be out there too, trying to clear your name. Serbia is beating us. This is not good.
Zip Zap Auto has expanded into one of the largest independent
We're in
auto
trouble.
repair shops in the valley. With 23 bays, over 12,000 square feet, Zip Zap is your one-stop shop, offering 24-hour smog test, oil changes, detailing, bodywork, engine, and transmission rebuilding. And Zip Zap provides free towing and diagnostics with qualifying repairs. No appointment necessary, 24-hour service. Zip Zap Auto.
We are down significantly, 34 to 25.
When you need legal advice, you need the brothers. You need the DeCastroverde Law Firm. This is JT. They're my attorneys, and they should be yours too. For personal injuries and accidents, reach out to the DeCastroverde Law Firm. Let their family fight for yours.
The place for all your Raiders coverage is right here on Raider Nation Radio.
Anthony
920
Davis,
AM.
2 fouls.
Boyd Gaming is the official and exclusive local casino partner of the Las Vegas Raiders at Allegiant Stadium. Bring your friends, have some fun, but always bet on black. Visit their 10 casinos across the valley. Don't let the game get out of hand. Please bet responsibly.
Welcome back to the JT the Brick Show. Brought to you by PT's, the best happy hour in town,
Kyle
5
Shanahan.
to 7 p.m. and midnight to 2 a.m.
Scenario where you do a long-term deal with him.
There's a scenario for everything, so I wouldn't rule anything out.
And if you traded Brandon, you see a scenario where you're better because of that.
I mean, Brandon's a great player, so it's real hard to be better when you lose a great player. So we got to look at anything. We got to understand the situation we're in, what that looks like. And that does take time. So hopefully it'll all work out best for him and best for us in the long run.
There is a point that it's reached this point. I know it could be resolved.
I mean, it's been at this point for a little bit, so it's nothing really new to me. I mean, you're always disappointed when you can't keep hold of all your players or it's not going exactly right. I mean, I don't like losing anybody, so that's why I'm hoping it does work out here.
That's Kyle Shanahan on the status of Brandon Aiyuk. It looks like Pittsburgh wants to get a deal done with them. All right, breaking news. We're in trouble. Serbia now has the lead over the United States, 39 to 25. 39 to 25 in the second quarter. Anthony Davis is 2 fouls. He goes to the bench. Nikola Jokic, the best player in the world, is eating our lunch. Okay? So here's what happens. If we don't come from behind and win this game, we're going to go play Germany in the bronze medal game. And France is going to play Serbia, which will be the Joker versus Wembanyama. Steve, the pressure is enormous right now on USA Basketball Live. They are losing. They don't have any answers. And Anthony Davis is in foul trouble. LeBron has got to carry this team. This is big. They're down significantly. And they're playing Nikola Jokic, everybody. That guy, he's blown leads before in Denver, but this is different. He's playing for his country. Bobby, unlock the phones because everybody thinks I'm doing a podcast today. We're looking to figure out who's going to be the quarterback for the Raiders heading in to Minneapolis. Raider Nation, who do you believe should start the first preseason game? That's it. That's all I got today. Or I can do Niners talk, or I can do Saints talk, or all that. We can talk about other teams. The only Raider topic I have today is the only one that counts. Who's starting this game in Minneapolis? I'm on the broadcast. I have no idea. We're going to find out tomorrow when we're in the production meeting. Maybe Lincoln Kennedy knows before me, probably, or Eric Allen, or Rich Gannon, or Matt Millen. But as of today, I don't know. And I don't think it's that important who starts. I think it's more important who looks better by halftime. And then they'll have an opportunity. There's only 3 preseason games. There were no joint practices with another team. Remember, the Giants went up against Detroit, and they were throwing punches. They were throwing punches in that game. Man, Bobby, LeBron looks hesitant. I'll turn the TV around so you can see it. LeBron is just looking hesitant, man. He's not. Jokic is covering him. As LeBron is looking, LeBron just throws the ball away. LeBron just threw the ball away. And LeBron has a bandage over his eye like a prize fighter that he got hurt. So Bam Adebayo, LeBron threw it to him, went through his hands and out of bounds. Steve Kerr looks like he saw a ghost. Eric Spoelstra sitting next to them. They look shocked. Why are they shocked? Serbia is a country. Serbia's playing their ass off. They get the best player in the world. And he wants nothing more than to come through and win this game. 702-365-9200 as we open up the show. Last week, we were excited to welcome Tito's Handmade Vodka. They are America's original craft vodka. It's the one with the greatest American success story. It really is. Distilled on the same land where it all started in Austin, Texas. Tito's is made from corn and naturally gluten-free. Tito's Handmade Vodka makes the good stuff for good times. It's always been my go-to vodka. Make Tito's your go-to vodka, too. Find cocktail recipes, videos, and more at Tito'sVodka.com. Maybe that's what I'll do today, Bobby. Just do the play-by-play of the USA. Maybe I just sit here and practice for the game I'm calling by practicing here because I don't like the lineup. All right, they got LeBron, Bam Adebayo, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and Devin Booker in the game. Okay, so that's who they have in the game now. As Steph grabs a rebound and they keep it in bounds. Antonio Pierce yesterday, as we wrapped up our show, or before our show, was on NFL Network, and he was asked about the current quarterback situation.
Coach, you took me right to it, the quarterbacks. I know it's been a popular topic out here. You just met with the media. I'm sure that's what you get peppered with every day here. But what was your message to them at the start of camp of what it would take to win the job?
Yeah, I was looking for consistency, of course, ball security, situational football, situational awareness, leadership, and I'm looking for somebody that doesn't play outside themselves. Don't do too much. I don't need you to be extra. Be Gardner Mitchell. Be Aiden O'Connell. Don't try to be anybody else. Don't worry about that. Be the best version of yourself. And that was kind of our message. I said, because when our team watches these two gentlemen compete each and every day, it's always brought up as competition at every level and every position group on our team. And they've handled it with stride. Yeah, they're friendly and they high-five each other. But it's dog eat dog right now. They understand it. I said, listen, at some point, one of you guys got to take the bull by the horn and say, hey, Pete, I'm your guy. I'm the quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders. And I said, we'll all see it when that happens. And until then, we're just going to keep competing.
Right, so that's part of the narrative from the national media. And Mike Garafolo was out there with Gerald McCoy and Daniel Jeremiah. I thought they did a pretty good job. You know, no one's going to come to a Raiders training camp, the national media, and come out there and trash the Raiders there. And the ones who do in Southern California in their TV studios don't have the guts or balls to ever go to a game or practice anyway. So when the guys come out from NFL Network, they're going to ask respectable questions. They're going to try to get the coach to tell us a little bit more. And I didn't see, Nikola Jokic went to the rim and won, made the free throw. Serbia, 42, USA, 25. Serbia is mopping the court from us, mopping us up. Joel Embiid just hit the jumper. We'll see what happens there. See, the problem with Steve Kerr now is he's coaching an all-star team, Bobby. He's got Joel Embiid with Devin Booker. Well, one plays for the 76ers, the other plays for the Suns. In Serbia, these guys play together in their country. Right. Now then Nikola Jokic comes over as an MVP, and they insert him in. So this is very concerning, 42-27. We're under 6 minutes, 6:05 to go in the second quarter, and Serbia just feels fearless. Jokic fakes a jumper, goes to the lane, misses a floater, and Embiid with the rebound as he kicks it out to LeBron James. I haven't seen a stat line on LeBron. LeBron just made a great pass to Booker and won with the foul. So LeBron came up there, made a beautiful bounce pass to Booker, and Booker puts it in and won there. Very good. Awesome. You know, as much as everybody wants to rip on and potentially rip on this team and what this team's not able to do, Not me. As much as I don't like some of the players on this team, I do not go down any road here where I'm going to mock Bobby or American flag. I want us to come back and win this game.
Obviously, we want to win this game. I got a feeling they're going to get in there at halftime, and LeBron's going to give them the speech of his life, and they're going to just come back in the second half and just wipe the floor.
Well, what about your guy, Jason Tatum, who just won an NBA title for your Boston Celtics? How about him coming off the bench and giving us 20? He's one of the best players in the world. He's got to do that. It's going to happen right now.
You would think that.
Yeah, you would think that. But we're live in Paris. This is the semifinal game. In the other semifinal game, we already saw a victory for France. A great game against Germany. Wembanyama was able to get it done there as we continue on. 702-365-9200. Topic of today is a bad one because no one called in on it. Who should play quarterback? God, this is going to be a tough season. God, who can play quarterback? And I'm getting shut out on that one.
Well, this should be an easy one.
Oh, no, we don't want to do easy radio. We want to do good radio.
It should be an easy one. I mean, Coach Pierce has said this out 100 times. It's going to be Aiden O'Connell's job to start unless Gardner Minshew steps up and takes it away.
Yeah, I think that's gone out. I think that's gone out the rearview window in the station. We're going on vacation back to Vegas. I don't think that stands anymore.
That got chucked out on the highway.
I think that got chucked on the highway because I think Minshew was in a pretty good spot where Minshew is going to be able to come in and hopefully play good in some of these games here. If you ask me, who do I want to win this starting quarterback position, it don't matter. I don't care, and I'm not lying, man. You know, when people were saying, hey, we're going to move on to Derek Carr over the years, I said, look, it's 9 years in a playoff game. If we move on, it's not going to be the end of the world. I had a strong opinion on that. If they kept him, I could look Derek in the face. If we lost Derek like we did, I can comment on it. Here, I don't care at all. I could care less who's the starting quarterback. It's got to be the quarterback who puts the Raiders in the best position to win.
Yeah, dude, you sound like you're
all right, so here we go. We got Serbia 42. They missed the layup, 42-29. Here as LeBron gets the ball and he's fouled at midcourt. You know what Serbia is doing well? They're just fouling LeBron. I don't know. Maybe if someone else saw it, they could tell me in the chat. How did LeBron James get a cut over his eye? I did not see that as we were doing the show. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they'll reset if you were watching this and to see what's happening with LeBron. Because he's able to play, but he's got a cut over his eye. And I think Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, has got to have a grown-up moment. He's got to have a big boy moment now where he's able to step up and play at a very high level now and take over a game. The trap that I'm falling into with 5 minutes ago until halftime, down 42-29, is I need someone to pick it up. And Joel Embiid just hit a three. Wow. Joel Embiid just hit a three. Serbia 42, the United States 32. Man, I don't like Embiid 10 threes, but he made it right there. It's Embiid on Jokic. Well, how about this heavyweight title fight? Jokic backing down Joel Embiid. That's the type of matchup I want to see. Right here in Vegas on 920. Ricky, you're up, Ricky. Thanks for checking in. What's happening?
Come on.
Ricky, you're on the radio. Go ahead. Is this a joke?
I have no idea.
Okay, Ricky's gone. We'll get Ricky off the air. I need a break badly. I want to watch basketball. 702-365-9200. The Joker kicks it out for another three. It's a 10-point game. Got to like Serbia here. Serbia makes the putback. Offensive rebound putback. 44-32. 4 minutes to go till halftime. Programming alert. United States of America on the verge of getting beat if they don't have a great second half. Flagship of the Raiders, brought to you by our great friends at the Emerald Spawn Casino, home of the summertime pool concerts. That's pretty fucking embarrassing that guy's not there. Call suck today. So that happens. Don't need calls, but man, freaking fans have been pretty freaking lame, man. Pretty lame on this today.
This year. And I really do think this is a year.
All right.
Talking about Max Crosby.
God, Serbia just hit another three. 47-32. Holy crap.
When life speeds up, Canes has you covered. This school year,
wow.
Canes as your after-school destination with hand-batted, cooked-to-order chicken fingers.
I've got to play the Minshew and O'Connell thing from yesterday that we never got to.
Who's that?
Minshew and O'Connell, I'm serious.
Oh, yeah.
We never got that yesterday. I'll play that. If they want to blow out all this sound.
Yeah, you can blow out that sound.
School destination, Raisin Cage Chicken Fingers, one love.
Treasure Island has the best food and entertainment the city has to offer. The Cove Bar and Arcade, a brand new hotspot featuring a wide variety of video games, golf simulators, shuffleboard, and more. A place to let loose and have fun for all ages. And if you're looking for a luxurious and intimate experience, visit the Alexandra Spa and Salon. This hidden gym offers a variety of spa treatments, including baths, wax, facials, haircuts, manicures, and pedicures, with special packages for men and couples. Come to Treasure Island where parking is always free. 21 years or older, please drink responsibly. Management reserves all rights.
Craving the taste of Port of Subs? Whether you're powering through work or in the middle of a game, get the fast track to flavor with our easy online delivery. Fresh baked bread with premium meats, cheeses, veggie toppings, and savory.
All right. I don't remember the last time the Raiders special teams allowed a TD. They're good. They have good special teams. I think they have strong special teams. They got good veterans.
Rewards and freshness at your fingertips.
Where's the sound and where's the throws and all that? Did you not get that to me?
We only had the 2 cuts with the Tomlin cuts.
All right. You got the throw to the other one?
Yeah, Alfred, yeah, give me 1 second.
Get that interview that we taped earlier from, what's that, Pro Football Focus?
Alfred? Yeah, give me 1 second.
That's mridelb.com, promo code BRICK.
Are you facing a tough time with family matters? Don't face it alone. This is Vanessa Goulet with Goulet Law. We understand that family comes first, and that's why we're passionate about helping families.
All right, everybody, I'm going to bail on this a little bit earlier. We got to kind of focus now and get this show going. Serbia 47, United States 35.
To us, you're not just another case. We treat you like family.
Embiid is freaking carrying the team.
4777 or visit our website at gouletlawfirm.com to schedule your
Wow.
consultation.
Lynn loves the spring in Vegas, but she hates to paint, so she called Rhino Shield.
It is a single-wide manufactured home.
What do you think, Darth Raider, with that question? How do you think that would go over on the flagship of the Raiders? How would that go over?
Rhino Shield ceramic technology is formulated for our climate right here in Las Vegas.
Rhino Shield
Yeah.
representative came and we discussed what we wanted done. And this time we had the roof.
Good to see everybody today.
You'll get the guaranteed protection of Rhino
I'm
Shield.
a bit frustrated. I'm going to check out. We'll see you in a bit.
Even the